Coming up on the next Insider, Star Jones diet supplements, as well as Brad and Angelina. What's up with them? But right now, I had a chance to sit down with the great Mick Jagger. Pleased to be joined by Mick Jagger. Thank you.
Nice to see you.
Thank you for joining us on NFL Network. You've never played a Super Bowl event before.
That's correct.
Has that something you've always wanted to do?
Not really.
But it's something that I guess you were offered to do, and
here we are. These things have a momentum of their own. Have a way of crossing. So right. You're on tour in the United States and the Super Bowl, so you have to do it. You can do it. I mean, I'm not sure if I was sitting at home in London and I would want to do it just on its own. But when we're on tour, it's a great thing to do.
Terrific. But you are used to a brand of football in which your hands cannot be used. That's your brand of football.
Yeah, right. That's the one I was brought up on. I mean, I lived in the United States. I don't know, half my adult life. Mm-hmm. So I used to live in New York, and I used to go to a lot of football. I used to watch the Jets, and I go to Super Bowl parties, but years have passed and I lost interest.
Who's at a Mick Jagger Super Bowl party? I'd love to know.
A lot of English people.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, because I know you're a fan of sport. I know you've been one of my favorite shots that I've seen of sport in the last few years is you right in the stands of a World Cup match between England and Argentina.
England and Argentina, which is a big rivalry,
right.
Which is in a way surprising. But
right.
It's a huge rivalry between the two international teams, which is just about to start again.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, this year we have the World Cup, which is, I suppose, rivals the Super Bowl in the amount of people that watch it. So everyone's getting very excited about that.
Right. So, okay, now here you are at the Super Bowl. Do you have any Super Bowl memories, I guess, from your past?
I said to the guys out there, I remember, as far as the Steelers are concerned, I remember that Lynn Swann when he was playing. I remember, some great players, Terry Bradshaw. This is the time when I was really interested.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that, the thing about the Super Bowl is that it's super hyped up, of course. Why shouldn't it be? And unfortunately, a lot of times as is the same with the World Cup soccer final, it tends not to live up to sometimes the lead-up games.
That's what happens, yes.
But this year, I think it could be rather interesting. I'm sure you share my view. I think that the team, both teams are kind of set up for really quite an interesting final.
Yes,
and for various reasons, because I think they can both teams can play both kind of games.
Right.
They can either pass or they can rush.
I've never thought I'd break down the Super Bowl with Mick Jagger.
Well,
this is fantastic.
You can tell me more. But
no, you're doing.
That's why I think
that
this final could be this Super Bowl could be interesting. And you got some great. And the Steelers were not really fancied this year.
That's correct.
They were really not.
Right.
But the Seahawks were really seriously fancied. But yeah, here we are with the Steelers being the favourites, I think.
You're on fire right now, Mick. You're really. If I could only play a musical instrument, I'd suggest we swap roles. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm hoping I'll be able to watch the same half of the game.
That's right. So the set list is completely under wraps, correct? There's no hints. We can get no hints out of you. We can't probably.
I don't think so.
We could sort of take it.
There might be one song that's called that they do sometimes play at football matches.
Okay. All right. We'll definitely look forward to that. And how do you guys keep doing it? I guess is that a popular question that you get?
It is a popular question, but it's not really a mystery. I think one of the reasons you keep doing it is people still want to come and see you, and they're very enthusiastic when they turn up, and we have great crowds wherever we go, and so that you think that when you go to a show, that question kind of becomes redundant in a way.
Right. And in your Bigger Bang, your latest album, nominated for next week's Grammy for Best Rock Album.
I think, yeah.
So
that's good.
Yeah, it's terrific.
Yeah.
So, all right, you got the Super Bowl, and then you'll win a Grammy, right? Because
I don't know about that.
Well, we like getting guarantees. In football.
There's no guarantee who's going to win the Super Bowl. There's no guarantee who's going to win the Grammy.
But it's a guarantee that I'm thrilled that you came on the show. Mick, what an honor to meet you.
Nice to see you.
Mick Jagger on NFL Total Access.